Time for round 3, the finale, and let's get into the sunlight here. So I am in the DLC now, and like in World of Warcraft's first expansion, pretty much everyone was going in with their fancy smanchy armor, raid armor, whatever, and one of those early hunter raid sets was this Drake armor. I forget what it's called, Drake scale armor, Drake this, Drake that. I don't know. But it was Dragon scale armor that you got from beating Onyxia, I think. Where is that armor? And let me get it all together here. It's all over the place. Okay, there we go. And there. So yeah, they had some sort of dragon scale armor, Drake scale armor. I forget exactly what it was called, but essentially it was dragon scale armor, and that is what I've got going here. I am a World of Warcraft hunter. I'm in the DLC. Therefore, I completed my raids and gathered my raid set. Wink, wink. And now I have the armor. So this is it. This is the Drake scale armor. It just feels appropriate. So anyway, I've also made some adjustments. I now got more volcano pots and more freezing pots. I have no idea if this is enough. I don't think I have enough materials for this stuff, but I'm probably going to avoid using this for most bosses. Certainly not any of the more mobile ones. Speaking of bosses, I'm just going to get going. Yes, I'm at Fingers, but I'm not going to do her at the moment. The good warm-up has always been Hippo. And speaking of hippos, so one thing this build has shown so far is mobile bosses. Bows are useless. Bows are useless against the more mobile bosses. Now, if I were using just whatever spirits were available to me, and I could summon whatever I wanted, then that wasn't really a big deal. I just focus on summoning something that was good at holding enemy attention, aggro, whatever you want to call it for this. But none of my options for this build are any good at holding aggro. They're crap, actually. They're terrible. So, and I'm not going to allow myself to deviate from them. So I just cannot see myself beating Mesmer with this build, or even Radon. It just... Now, to be clear, I'm not saying I can't beat them, period. I'm saying I can't beat them as a hunter. Like, just bow, you know, shooting off arrows, let the pet do all the work, all that sort of thing. No, it's not going to happen. Or at least, I just can't see how it can happen. I'm sure I can beat Mesmer in melee. Just a basic melee attack or melee setup, but like I was saying last night, if I'm not playing as a hunter, like the way the build is designed, then I don't feel... I'm just not really feeling it. Like, it's not as much fun for me. So, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not going to do Mesmer. I'm just going to say, like, unless I can get through him quickly, I don't think it's going to happen, or if it becomes difficult, or I'm sorry, I just don't see myself getting to Radon, honestly, with this. But, you know what, there are a lot of other bosses, and honestly, the way the hunters are, and the way they are, well, I mean, in World of Warcraft, they weren't necessarily... I don't think their lore necessarily requires them to just fight beasts and big creatures, but that is what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to focus more on fighting the big bestial bosses instead of the humanoid bosses. So, I mean, I will get to Mesmer, but I am going to prioritize getting the beasts first. So, I'm going to go for... so, like, Dancing Lion, I'm at Hippo now, maybe Fingers, not really a beast, more of a finger creature, but, I mean, it's big, so it counts. Dragons, all sorts of dragons, Deathblight, or the Death Bird, sure, what else? Bale, of course, Bale. The tree, Sunflower, I'm not really quite sure, but I'll give it a shot. But when we're going to start talking about bosses like Putrescent Knight, I just didn't, honestly, I just didn't feel like going through. Like, this is one reason why I got myself set up outside, like, all the bosses, because this has been going so poorly, some of these fights, that I feel like I need every moment I can get. So I'm camped outside of all the boss entrances, but I don't see myself doing it. So, not Putrescent Knight, only in the case of Putrescent Knights, because I just didn't set up there. I just don't really feel like it. Doing it. Rolana, I mean, I could do Rolana. I was planning to do Rolana, but now I realize it's probably not going to be the great. I mean, I'm set up outside her anyway. This is going to be more like a situation where, like, oh, I'll give her a shot and see how it goes. Same with Gaius. I'll just see how it goes. But I just can't see a pet standing up against him without me just going melee. Mesmerai was saying there's no way I'm going to be able to beat him with a bow. What's her name here? She could be okay. She's more of a big beastie. But anyway, that's my goal tonight. So I'm going to be focusing on that sort of thing first. But I like to think of Hippo as a nice little warm-up. So we're going to do him first. Let's see, how am I've moved this to here. Now what are we going to need with Hippo? Hippo is more mobile than he looks. And so, but damage is not going to... Oh, right, I don't have all my bows equipped. So let's see here. He's a big beastie, so this should work. And I like using... I didn't power up... You know, I'm not going to bother... I was going to power up some of these heavier weapons, because, you know, also I am, you know, this is the DLC, so I got to have bigger, cooler looking weapons. But I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Right, oh, I got to switch all these out to my regular bow stuff. Okay, that's that. These actually stack. I tested it myself. I honestly don't know what to put here, really. Whatever. So, like, restores FP. How's my weight look? I don't think I can have too many arrows. I really should have. I shouldn't have forgotten to do this to power, because I like the idea of having a great big axe. It's like, look, I'm in the DLC now, so I'm in the expansion, right? So now I have an even bigger, cooler weapon. I forgot to do it. So, but whatever, it's not important. I absolutely owned Moog earlier today, just so I could get here, and with just this axe, it was doing like 3,000 damage per hit. So clearly, I don't necessarily need anything beyond that. I don't think I really need the serpent bow anymore. I had all these bows here, but in the end, I'm just using these. I don't really need much else. Through and through is kind of worthless. So far, so good. Let's see what else I can put on here before my weight starts to become a problem. It's still pretty good. Okay, the Drake armor is not that heavy. Good, good, good. I might be able to switch up to this anyway. Ooh, I might really be able to switch up to. But anyway, let's just get into this rather than focusing too much. Let's see. What is this? Is this still... Okay, no, I mean, it's kind of pointless. I haven't seen any real benefits to using this. Oh, right, the halberd. This there makes sense. Where is spirits? And up just, you know... I wish I could have something that would... I would love to have like an HFP heat restoration over time thing. There's one for health. There's got to be one for... steadily restore HP. There's got to be one for FP, right? Am I just missing it? I'm not sure. I'm just going to put this on, and I will be back in 1 more minute. Don't worry. Just need a quick short break before we get started. I'll be back. Don't worry. Sorry about that. I thought I was all prepped and ready to go. I was not. Okay, let's just get started then. What do I got here? Wait, I forgot to put on Halberd. Or do I need Halberd anymore? Well, certainly not useful. And it's not affecting my load, so let's do it. We'll see how Scorpion starts out. Ooh, he didn't do the charge this time. Surprise. Let's see if his sides make it easier to hit him. Well, unless you gotta give me a chance to get a shot in there. Does the Scorpion even hit him yet? Well, I think he's poisoned. Come on, leave me alone. Get some aggro, you stupid. Oh, yeah, that was dumb. Crap! I pressed the stupid... Oh, whatever. Okay, Scorpion sucks. I mean, it's tanky, but it sucks. Okay, let's go. Gravebird has been a pretty solid contender so far. Let's call it Gravebird. Yay, he got just totally distracted. Hope this works on the... I hope that's close enough to affect the bird. As usual, buttons do not work. It's too early for this. Usually you guys get late in the night before I start having problems getting all the buttons off. Or before they stop respawning. Okay. Let's just finish him off. No, why did you... That was not what I was trying to do. What the hell? Well, that was weird. Come on, get full... Oh, wait. Oh, it's dead? Oh, come on. This is why I'm not using the more specialized arrows anymore. Just break. Come on! Where's these? I swear this button the dodge button doesn't work on my control anymore. I can do it too. Okay, I just gotta finish this off. This is... I can't spend too much time on this guy. Oh, come on! God damn it. Why was the axe miss... whatever. Okay, well, I just need him dead. So, next try, it's just... Yeah, I'm just gonna do my best attack straight up. Because this is too early in the night to get... I mean, it didn't really get stuck. It just somehow... I don't know how it missed. Just wasn't connecting for God knows what reason. Looks like I'm gonna have to bring in Dean in here, because he's the only one that actually seems to do anything. Yeah, he's dead, he's done, whatever. Okay. Where's my souls? Runes, souls, whatever. We all know they're souls. I don't need to call them runes. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, warm-up done. Moving on. I actually consider Rolana easier than Dancing Lions, so let's go to her. Why was I putting points into dexterity? I don't know why. I'm just gonna... Mind and weight is more important. I want to see if I can get that big heavy axe in. Okay, Rolana, but I'm not gonna really make it a huge... I'm not gonna really make a big deal about beating her, because as a humanoid enemy, it's just not worth it. I think it's gonna... I'm making this more about the big beasties tonight. Because I just can't... What am I doing here at the checkpoint? Oh, right. I'm making it about the big beasts tonight. I'm not gonna worry too much about the humanoid enemies. I just don't... It's just not as much fun. I mean, maybe Midra might be possible because he's so slow and he moves around. He doesn't move a lot, so maybe I can pull him off, but even he seems like he might be a real pain in the butt. Once again, I'm probably just... Okay, well, let's try... We'll give Scorpion a shot because he's on the thumbnail, but so far Dean has been the real... my real bread and butter here. hell was that? Oh, jeez. Why do I keep getting these weird one-shots with this build? I mean, I know the HP is not the highest it can be, but it's not that low either. Weird. It's looking more and more like Dean is the only pet worth using. The Scorpion has HP, but it doesn't seem to really do anything. And like I was saying, if I'm just going to end up turning into just mealing all the time, that kind of takes the fun out of this build.
Well, that was close. But I had a couple of moments there where I was pounding the flask button, and for some, hey, it said flask finally. But for some bizarre reason, it just didn't use the flask. But anyway, not gonna dwell on it. She's down, and as usual, had to resort to melee at the end. But whatever, she's down. So moving on. Okay, now let's try Dancing Lion Face. Where are we? Probably, so Hippo was the first big creature. So we're going to go to the next creature. Actually, I think I'm going to get a lot of the more humanoid enemies out of the way first, because I don't think I can beat a lot of them anyway. Let's see. Now, what am I missing so far? What is something I haven't been really able to, like, get out? Okay, for this boss, I think Dean's going to be better because he's very mobile. What's something I'm missing? The traps are going to be worthless. Well, they're not traps. Unfortunately, there are no actual traps in Elden Ring, at least that I'm aware of, that aren't like a spell or something. So, but they have a similar effect.
Problem is, I'm never going to get these off on him. Whatever, just get in there. And we'll just see how it goes. Well, that was a real big one just then. Bird, you're stuck in a wall. Bird, you're in a wall. Shit, the bird's stuck in a wall. Oh, good. You're back. Yeah, I see my theory was proven true. The bigger the beast... Well, I mean, we already knew that... I'm sure everyone already knows that rain of arrows, or volley of arrows, as more accurate for this build, does quite the number on the big beasties. So, okay, more endurance. Okay, that was fun. Now let's go to the next big beastie. I want to take on one of these undead dragons with some holy arrows. I want to see how using a holy arrow will go on an actual undead beast. Yes, I know. So does the Putrescent Knight is also an undead beast, but I'll take quite a bit of time to get there to reach it. So I don't wanna. I really do expect actually trying to get through Mesmer. Like, never mind Radahn, Mesmer I think is going to be damn near impossible with this build. So I'm leaving him to the end. And when we'll see how it goes there. But I really do think that Mesmer is like, forget the arrows, I'm just going to have to go full. Unless, do I have any arrows that... Okay, what about arrows that do multiple... Oop. Oh, no, fine, don't let me look at my inventory. What other kind of arrows do I have? I mean, shooting off arrows that do some sort of status effects might make a difference. Frost, I don't have many of those, unfortunately. Let's see. I've never really looked at this much. Magic Bone. Scarlet Rot. Ooh, there's a lot of Scarlet Rots. Why do you make those? Not too many of those. Blood arrows? There's such thing as blood arrows? Ooh. A Cold Bone, Frost. Looks like I've been using those for potions. Rainbow Shard, so some flashy arrows. Not much options for great arrows. And so maybe I should try using these against Mesmer. I don't have much in the way of these. Let's try that. And eventually I'm going to have to get some more beast bones. See if I can just buy them. If I go to power up the other axe, then I will try. But okay, first off, let's try. Oh, I haven't powered up Egon's great bow yet. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, no. This is more about holy damage, so... And are there any of these pets that are good for holy... You know what? No, no. We don't want the mobility. Dean is my guy. He's my guy. My guy. Yes, I know how the song actually goes. Okay, so... Let's get close. I gotta get pretty damn close, unfortunately. Well, I should be casting arrows. Actually, you know what? No, I can't log on to them. This is not ideal. I should have picked a better voice. Now, in this case, I don't have to deal with poison, because I don't think it works on undead anyway. No, we're going to aim for your belly. We are going to hit you with holy stuff. Oh crap, he's going to hit me with fire. Ow, 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 ow. Right in the kiss of food. I wonder what happens if I shoot it off beneath him. Oh. Okay, well, doing the extra holy damage doesn't seem to be making any special difference so far. God, I'm glad I can buy these arrows. Get back here. You're too far away. Oh, good. Just stand there. Shooting gallery. Fine. Just have a nice stroll. Oh shoot! I'm wasting all my FP. Okay, well, the holy damage sure isn't helping that much. Oh, cool! I get to see what that attack looks like from a distance, for once. I guess I can just use regular shots. Right in the kisser. Ooh. Hey, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck on his head. I'm stuck on his head. Ooh, that worked out really well. Okay. That actually worked really well. That's right. You go on another walk. I can probably hit you from here. I can't hit you from all the way over here, though. What are you doing? This time I'm not going to be wasting my FP on you. I'm just going to fire arrows, and I got plenty of these. Oh, wait, I only have 12. Ah, it doesn't matter. Certainly enough to take care of you. I'm pretty sure a boss fight with a dragon in World of Warcraft did not go like this. Yee! Ow. Okay, it'll be really bad if this ended now. What are you doing, Dean? Just go get him. Taunt, growl, attack, something. I'm pressing the button. Well, okay, I don't actually have the buttons, but you know what I mean. If you play World of Warcraft, you know what I'm going on about. Just do something. Fine, I'll do it. This is definitely not a beast mastery build. Well, that was eventful. Weirdly exciting in all the wrong ways. But he's down. Anyway, he's not the only one, or it's not it's not the only one. I'm not sure what it was. Or died, and whatever it was, probably all rotted away and fell off a long time ago. So, not the only one. There's a death bird up here, another beastie, a big creature. So I am going to go after this bird. I also could go past. I could also hit this Tibia Mariner here, but I don't wanna. I just don't like them. But what about the? Ooh. I was gonna say bird versus bird, but death bird versus death bird. Grave bird versus death bird. That should be fun. But first, let's get rid of some of these. Oh, okay. Okay, any more? Yeah, I see you. I see. Oh, wait, but I don't want to use all my arrows. Oh, crap-o-la. If you're wondering why I'm just keep rolling, it's because they have an attack where they will spam pecs. So it's not as simple as just, you know, let them attack and then you just, you know, use a flask. You'll likely attack you while you're doing it. Okay, how did you not die yet? What a pest. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. This is... I can see a death bird being really easy to beat. Oh. From a distance with a bow. Okay, I don't need you now. Don't walk away. Okay. Crap. Okay, bird, dead bird, attack him. Attack. Oh, these aren't hitting. Come on, Deathbird, you're doing a good job, but don't die before... Oh, shit. Great, now I gotta go melee. Wait a minute. Isn't there some spell that you can throw that will one-shot them? Or some item? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. This is a hunter. It doesn't have any crazy holy magic options anyway. Hopefully that'll finish you off. No, I don't think so. Oh, yes, no, yes it did. Okay, good. Unfortunately, none of my companions can last. Right, because I don't have the healing options. Yes, that's a good point. I don't have the healing options. Because normally you'd be healing your pets, but all the good healing, or all the, like, spells that are like the healing ability from World of Warcraft is just, they're all like high-level faith spells. I just don't have the mana for it, or I don't have the points for it. So, I gotta figure something. Well, it's a little too late now to do something about it. Okay, so points, mind, enough endurance. Enough of that. I don't need any more endurance. I mean, I didn't really need it before, but I do want to see if I can get the big axe in. I mean, can I get it in? No. There's a limit, and that's it. Okay, I just had a little connection scare. My connection went out. But it looks like it didn't go out long enough to actually kill the stream. And honestly, I wouldn't know what to do if it did. Because of the way the PS5 streams, once the stream ends, it ends. And that's all there's to it. I have to start a new stream. So, but thankfully, nothing bad happened. Thankfully, so yeah, it didn't disconnect. Oh, right, you. We'll just have to kill you quickly. Quickly achieved. I said quickly. It was quickly. Okay, fingers. Well, anything slow is going to be murdered by her. So, let's give Greybird a shot at first, but I think it's going to come down to Dean again. And what are my options with her? I think it'll be a waste to use any of the grape arrows on her, so let's see. Life, physical. I don't know if there's any actual damage difference between the Radon spears and the regular. I was just gonna go with regular arrows for now because she's not that hard. And yeah, right. I never got any kind of great rune. Oh, that's okay. I don't really need the great runes. Oh, good. I can summon you from here.
Damn it, they converged. They're at the exact point I was running for. Ooh, Great Bird, sorry, I wasn't able to get any shots off. I was trying to get all these damn crap buff going. Now I got her attention. Light armor. Yeah, I figured this ability would work really well on her. Especially once she starts doing floaty spell. Because then she's going to be up in the air, unless of course I get knocked down. Okay, why is everything hitting me so hard? Oh shit. Crap. Oh, good. Okay, it's still worth using arrows still, though. Because you're big and you can kind of hold still a lot. Just need a good... That's what I was waiting for. I just wanted it to be over. But yeah, that exactly how I expected it to go. She's a big target and a big, wide, round target. So those arrows, from volley of arrows, were going to hit a lot, especially when she got in the air. Unfortunately, I didn't get too many shots off while she was in the air because I was low on MP and mine and all that at that point. But when they did land, they did a lot of damage. So that still went really well, considering it did not go perfectly. But yeah, another big beastie down. Who's left? Well... Who's left? Well, I guess I can give Midra a try, even though he's not a big beastie. I mean, he's very beastie as a threat. Okay, where are we going to put points now? I don't want to keep putting everything in FP. I mean, the FP is nice and all, but maybe I'll start putting things in vigor. I mean, no. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm starting to get, okay, no, that's actually my axe that's getting the damage, not the bow. Okay, the bows aren't getting anything, really. No, they're getting something. At this point, it's not worth it. You know what? A few points of HP is going to get me up to 200 points, so that's probably worth it more than anything else. I am going to... Wait, didn't I already determine I can't... Right, yeah, I fall short on that, so what's going to take... It's 8 points, so what would happen if... How far can I go? Oh, not very far at all, only 1 point. So I can actually get away with just 1 more point. And then I can have my great big axe. Okay, let's go do some upgrades. Because I want to upgrade that axe, and we are going to be needing
Egon's bow quite soon. So let's see where it's wrong door. Haha, you died. Because I set the world on fire. Hello. Okay, first let's start with... Where is the big axe and how much is the bow? Please be a somber stone. No, oh god. I don't know if I have enough. Well, definitely gonna need Egon's bow, so we're gonna focus on increasing that. Don't really need the big axe. Plus, the big axe might be expensive. Okay, we'll do big axe. Big axe. Again, I still have stones for one more weapon, but I really don't think I'm going to need one more weapon. Oh crap. Can I even use Egon's... Oh yes, I can put my own abilities on it. Good. I don't have to use... if I want to use a volley of arrows, I can. So let's get that all set up with volley of arrows. Where are you? There you are. Not rain of arrows, volley of arrows. And we're gonna put Raptor Strike, not Lion's Claw, on the big axe. Yeah. Wait, where's my best damage on here anyway? And not really heavy, and not really keen. Quality is definitely gonna... And I'll actually start gaining some points now. Or actually, like, I'll actually make a difference using that now. And since... And we'll do Egon's... Where is Egon's? And we're gonna drop... I know weird funky helmets are a big deal in World of Warcraft. But I can save... If I can save a few points to get to a medium load just by switching to that, then I will. And I'll just make up for it later. Oh yeah. Now that's a World of Warcraft hunter. Big old gigantic axe, big stupid looking bow, cartoonish bow, and crazy armor, wing scale armor stuff. Oh yeah. Now that's a World of Warcraft character right there. And thankfully, because the female orcs in World of Warcraft look fairly normal looking, I don't have to be too... Well, I mean, I couldn't get the stupid fangs. There's no big fangs or anything, but otherwise, it's pretty close. Thankfully. I mean, any other race would just look... I mean, even the humans, you can't make them look too similar in Elden Ring, because even the humans have, like, weird bulbous heads and big crazy hands, right? So... Okay, where am I going? Alright, we're going to give... Where are you, Midra? We're going to give Midra a shot, but I don't think this is going to go very well. And he's not really on the list because he's not a big creature, so I'm not going to focus... I'm not going to get too hung up on trying to beat him. And I really don't think... Oh, right, I don't need... I don't need Egon's bow just yet for this. What can I use for this? Right, fire resist. Well, I don't really. Yeah, fire resistance. Huh. What is the right kind of creature for? Oh, did I kick down the ladder? I did not kick down the ladder. That's fine. I was at the wrong grace anyway. Which pet? I don't think Scorpion's going to do much. Stormhawk has definitely been the winner so far, but there's a lot of AoE get damage going around. He's going to be knocked off out of the air like constantly. And Gravebird is just a bigger target. I don't know. And poison jellyfish is technically one of my options, but he's not going to hold aggro. Maybe she will. Maybe she will. You know what? I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna call in Rotten Stray because he hasn't been used yet. We'll give Jellyfish a shot. I really don't think I'm gonna be able to use any arrows really in this fight. So, oh wait, no, I still have to.
The depths.
Has anyone actually been killed by him? By little Midra? Baby Midra? Whoa, the flames missed me. That's a first. Yeah, okay, well, it was no longer a World of Warcraft hunter fight at that point, so that's okay. That's fine, and obviously the Scarlet Rot Dog was not the best idea, but, you know, whatever, he's been on the bench the whole game, I wanted to give him a shot. And also, I'm going to do Jellyfish now, because she's been on the bench the whole game, so let's give Jelly a run, even though it's probably going to be pointless. But yeah, like I was saying, Midra is not really the kind of enemy going forward with this, because it's just, I'm focusing on the big beasties now. So, I'll give him, we'll have some fun with this run. Then I'll do an actual serious run with a real, like one of my better animals, and if that doesn't go well, I'm just going to move on, because it's just not important to get him. She's actually like totally walling him off. Not for long, she's not. Wait, this is actually not smart, because we're both using poison attacks. Yeah, okay, of course. Yeah, well, you know, I didn't think she would stand up to him. No, yeah. Okay, you know what? Whatever. That was a joke, really more of a joke attempt anyway. Well, Jelly, there's a reason why I haven't been using you the whole game. What? I wonder if there's a bow. Is there a bow here that I can use with? Yeah, with the bloody arrows. That'd be something I would use with Mesmer. Okay, now this is the real. We're gonna do something real here, like an actual attempt. Let's see here. Scorpion has been crap this whole game. Gravebird, that's been pretty solid. Pretty solid damage and tankiness, but Dean is the best. May not be the toughest, but he don't get hit very much. So, all right, here we go. Again, though, I'm not gonna try that hard to beat Midra because he's not really on my list. So, if this doesn't go well, I'm just gonna move on. Because I feel like I'm going to need a ton of time for Mesmer. Arcane shot plus Scorpid Sting, or what was the poison one? Poison Sting. I know I'm combining the two together, but like it's the only way I can get these abilities to work in this. So it's Arcane Sting. Yes, Arcane Sting. The two of them together. Actually, it's the Arcane shot is actually I don't actually have to change much because it's called Enchanted Shot in Elden Ring. That's like the same thing. So, whoa, oh wow, you completely missed. You whiffed on that. Like, whoa, that was amazing. Hey, I finally evaded that stupid explosion for the first time ever. Yay! Oh shit, Dean, you're not gonna last much longer. Okay. I'd use some of my traps on you, but I mean, one's throwing fire is not going to do anything, I don't think, and Frost is. I'm saving it for a much bigger game. Hold on, Dean. I wish I could heal you, but there's no option that doesn't require a ton of faith for me to heal you. Okay, there you go, Dean. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry, Dean. With all the good healing options that are similar to what we actually have in World of Warcraft, it takes a lot of faith. Whoops. I literally had my hand off control at that point. Oh well. Oh well. That was unfortunate. But I am not. Yeah, I'm not going to do them again. Not important. I'm just giving it the the try. But like I've been saying, if they die and I can't use the bow, then it's no longer a hunter run. It's just another plain old melee build run, and then at that point it's like it's no fun anymore. So none of these pets are surviving long enough, unless I go straight into melee, and then it's no different from then it's like a survival hunter, but this is supposed to be based on like vanilla World of Warcraft, right? So I'm just gonna move on. I've already said I absolutely can. There's no way. I cannot believe for a second I'm gonna get through Mesmer. I mean, I can beat Mesmer, but I'm just saying that I'm not gonna beat him with a bow. So there's like almost no point. So I'm focusing on beating all the big beastie enemies first, because I think that's going to be the most interesting thing. So we're going to go to Gaius, because I think he's going to end up the same way. All these humanoid enemies, I don't think they're going to go down, not with a bow. So we're just good to give them a try, just to say we gave it a shot. Then we're going to focus more on the beastie boys. I don't think I'll be able to get to Radon, honestly. Because I just don't see myself getting past Mesmer with a bow. I can see myself beating Mesmer with the axe. You know, regular melee, not with a bow. Right? There's no way! The guy's in your face, like, constantly. Okay, what can we do with Gaius? Gaius is going to be bumping me like crazy. Huh. Actually, you know what? When I do, I always end up using a stupid, going into melee anyway. Scorpio is going to be bouncing around like a pinball against Gaius, and so will Gravebird. So I think Dean is the only one who'll have any chance. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do this. And my traps, they're never gonna. Can I get this off before he hits me? Yes! But of course he still hits me anyway. Of course he did. Come on, Dean. Actually, he is beatable with a bow if your pets can actually... Because there are actually pets that can hold him off. It's just none of the ones I've chosen for this build have been able to hold off any boss. I've completely forgotten how to dodge that. I just can't seem to dodge it anymore. Weep. Hey, where did my potion go? Is he poisoned yet? No. Arcane shot / Scorpion sting. Actually, wait, now that I think about it, didn't one of the later... Stop spamming that, you jerk. What are you doing? Didn't one of the later talents actually have a thing where it combines Scorpion Shot and Arcane Shot into like the same ability? Like you use it on the same... You use one, you automatically use the other. It was like what by the time we got to like Legion or something like that, when you had the ability to just sort of like... Damn. Why are you scamming that? Okay. Can we shoot him out of the air? No, this is just stupid. And the hawk is down, and this is another standard melee run at this point. Ah, he is. Okay, now I'm just in melee. Oh, I'm not dead! I thought I was dead. Whoa. I mean, so many things have been one-shotting me in this run. Ah, there we go. It just took a minute to register. So many attacks have been one-shotting me out of the blue for God knows what reason tonight that I was just... So, well, whatever. Okay, so what happened is exactly what I thought it would happen. It just turns into a melee fight early on. So let's see. Maybe I can change up some of these some of these arrows. Maybe the gravity versus gravity. Can you? Okay, now I just want to see how that'll go. Gravity versus gravity, which probably won't work because they're always strong against what they use. Scorpion. You know, I'd rather give Death Gravebird a shot than Scorpion. Scorpion is not been effective. Not one bit. I mean, he's good at taking hits, but that's it. He's got to actually attack to do any kind of to generate aggro, which he just has not done. going on for a little ride around? That's right, the bird's attacking you, not me. Arcane shot slash scorpion sting. Guess it was the only way I can get them both into the game. Okay, what are you doing? Is going for a ride around again? Oh wow, you kind of threw me off this time. Oh, Brave Bird, you are... Ow. Brave Bird, you are... Ah. I pressed the button, but I don't know, that ability... I used to avoid that, dodge that attack just by dodging into the stupid boar, which was stupid, but it worked. Like, very consistently. Not working anymore. Okay, stop spamming those. See? And no, it actually hurt more than ever. But that's what I used to do, and it worked just fine. And for the longest time, I had no clue what to do there, because why would you ever think dodging into this charging boar would actually work? And he's dead. The bird is dead. Wow. Okay. So using that attack when he's charging and he hits you hurts you more than anything else. Okay, well, this is going exactly how I thought it would go. These kind of very mobile... they're destroying my pets. Oop, my door is all the way open. They're destroying my pets, and it's just turning into a melee fight, at which point it's like, why even bother? Right? So 1 minute, my door... I gotta shut my door. Now, obviously, if I could just pull out a Telu or whatever, the Golem Smith, or one of the big beefy tanks out there, then sure, I could just stand there and shoot arrows, no problem, and the big beefy monster summon will take aggro and do great, but the World of Warcraft hunters couldn't tame golems, or big monstrous men with gigantic axes, or whatever they were, so it's against the rules of the build, unfortunately. Wow, I love how this worked out. This, that totally looks like how Hunter would look like in World of Warcraft. Big, stupidly large axe, big, crazy bow. But no, I'm going to move on from him, because if it's just going to keep turning into a melee fight, then, like, what's the point of the build? So it's just no fun anymore at that point. I mean, I've beaten him plenty of times in straight melee. I want to do the Hunter thing. Okay, so now this is not one I can just give up on. This is, well, he's not like a beastie. It is a type of monster that's definitely more than your typical beast. It's a big beastie, basically. That's not actually a beast, but but it's not just some humanoid. So this counts. This one I have to actually do. So what am I going to do here? Frankly, melee would work better. So I'm going to want to shift to fire arrows. Poison's not going to do jack. So actually, let's keep the regular arrows up, just in case this will work. Actually, I really should use rain of arrows with the regular bow, honestly. Yeah, this is what I should do. And not screw around with enchanted shot, because I was just using it to poison anyway. And I could actually use the explosive trap, because he's very much weak to fire, and he moves around a lot, but Sunflower moves around a lot, but generally it's not hard to keep him in one spot, I'm going to keep this anyway, just in case this does turn into a melee fight. And as far as... yeah, anything slow is just going to be ripped apart. So I'm going to summon... Dean is just so mobile. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, I'm gonna use this, and right, hit my fire arrows. Okay, and this time I'm gonna want to actually stay close. I want to try and get explosive shot off. Volcano pot, filling in for the role of explosive trap. Wake up, wake up. There you go. Oh, damn! I keep forgetting about that. Right in the kisser. Oh, no, did not go. Oh, right. Okay, for the first time, that actually went off quickly. Instead of accidentally firing something else. And it's when I'm trying to just throw a regular shot. So, of course. Alright, I did this with cannon. And having the big fiery cannon shots barely made any difference. Ow. Okay, bird. Bird. Do your thing, bird. Go. Honestly, I want to try avoid using volley of arrows, because eventually he's going to do a thing where... Actually, I could do this. If he's right in my face, there's nothing stopping a hunter from using a melee attack when they're right in your face. Well, you got your face up in the air. Oh, why is there two bullets? Switching weapons like this is really irritating. And I want to lose aggro. Feign death. Yeah, it won't work. I keep forgetting to actually try. I mean, I know it's not going to actually work, but it's surprising how many attacks miss when you do that. No. Well, that won't miss if he does that. Definitely not going to miss. Yeet. Yeet. Ow. Ow. But good job surviving that. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, okay, good. That was aimed at me. But good job, team. Okay, hold on, Dean. This is actually feeling like a fight with a hunter. Oh, because... No! Oh, damn it! And unfortunately, fights with him eat up a lot of time. But unfortunately, that was actually going like the first fight. That felt like an actual hunter fight because the stupid pet was staying alive. Damn it! I hate fighting him, but I have to do it because I already skipped 2 bosses, so can't skip another one. Especially one that's actually like fits the description of how we're supposed to do this. Press the button, come on. Oh well, it's not doing a lot of damage, so. Explosive! Okay, no explosive. Is it gonna aim at me? Yes, it's gonna be aimed at me. Wow, 3 volleys. Okay. Whatever, just keep him distracted, Dean. Just keep it going. Ooh, can't believe we missed. Good job, Dean. Oh wow, he had aggro. Okay, how am I suddenly have aggro now? I haven't even hit him yet. Always gets me on the third one. All your attacks land in the wall. Dean, get in there. Like, attack, growl, aggressive stance. Just don't just hang around me. Okay. Now this is getting a little silly. Maybe Dean's afraid. Or maybe he hasn't been fed. What's a Stormhawk's favorite food? That's not a joke, am I? You could actually tame hawks in World of Warcraft. I mean, I never did it, but I know you could. Shit, no. Get in there. Well, that's it for Dean. Oh, shit. Come on. Do your 3-shot blast. You're gonna regret it. Come on, do it. There we go. Wait, none of them hit. Oh, crap. Looks like I'm gonna have to go melee for the end of this. Oh boy. Damn it. Well, what was it? Was it the last week or the week before when I evaded all 3 of them? Well, that's okay. Okay, now I just want them dead. So we are going to... I am going to be a little more aggressive this time. Because I just want to move on with this. Because that went just perfectly well enough. That actually felt like a fight from... Well, I won't say like World of Warcraft. But, you know, with the stupid pet actually surviving for a change, that actually played out like it should have. But I'm over it. So let's just get this done, shall we? Why did I switch? Oh, right. Because my bow... For some reason, the game is prioritizing my bow, even when it's not equipped in my right hand. Wait, what? Why are these buttons not working? Urgh, I pressed that damn button. Fine, now I'm going to have to go extra aggressive because now it just needs to be over. It just needs to be done. So no more screwing around with the bow. Urgh, that should have been fat. Like, always one every night. There's always at least one in every night that's just stupid like that. And if anyone's wondering about the halberd, it's because it's the stand-in for Hunter's Mark. Okay, the camera was going crazy just then. There actually are abilities that function like Hunter's Mark in the game, but they're both like one's the Scream and another one is like a Dragon Breath. So it just, I didn't think it would make sense for this build. Like a big dragon head suddenly emerges from my... Oh wow, Dean's almost dead already. Okay, why am I suddenly missing all my dodges tonight? Yeah, switching the bow like this, constantly switching hands, is really, really it's like really messing with my concentration. And it's really messing with some of these dodge times too, because it's like... I don't know, it's like, it's the only thing I can think of why I'm standing still, stamina full, and I'm pressing the dodge button and he just doesn't do it. Because maybe that little switcheroo with the hands is enough to... Switching the weapons is just enough to throw the game off timing. Ah. Oh, I pressed it. Come on. Oh, who cares about buttons, right? Who cares? Buttons do nothing anymore. Jesus. Okay, messing around with the bow is just screwing me over now. I actually have a good weapon for... This is a good weapon for fighting him, because it's got a lot of reach, a nice little overhand attack radius on the... Whoops. Okay, there goes Dean. Oh, crap. Wait, what happened? Did Lion's Claw not go off just then? What the hell just happened? What's going on? What the hell just happened? Oh my god, you know, I always say things like, why is the button's not working? Yeah, you know, that's really more of a joke when I say that. But that really, truly happened. That actually was. I was hammering the button, and he just stood there. And I wasn't switching weapons or anything. He just standing there. Not attacking, not nothing. And I fired out the button. It was like, I was waiting, and I pressed the button, and he just didn't dodge. And then dude, oh wow, that was bad. Wow, that's like probably the first time in weeks where I'm saying, I pressed that button, not doing anything. And I'm just joking, but that's like the first time in like a month where, for real, I pressed the button and it wasn't responding. It just didn't respond. Like, first time in months, that's not a joke. Whoa, that was really bad. Now I'm feeling a little freaked out here. Is my controller actually stopped? Is the button starting to die? Because it was true. I was just doing this. That's it. That's what I was doing. I fired off a shot, but it was like at least 3 seconds. I was just doing this, and then, oh wow, it did it again. Just but that first one I pressed it, she didn't dodge. Ooh. Oh, what's with? Oh, there's a weird delay going on. What's going on? See, delay. No delay on that one. No delay on that one. There was a delay on that one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh crap. They don't make them like they used to, folks. I can't keep wasting time on him. I'm sorry. I only got a half hour left in the stream, and every attempt on him takes a long time. And when something goes bad just because of like a bad button press that just refuses to respond, it's like oh right, falling star beast. I didn't fight him yet. Well, that's a big beastie, so gotta deal. I gotta move on. I can't keep wasting time, especially if the buttons aren't going to be working tonight. Then I don't know what to say. It's just taking the fun out of it. Whatever, big beast. Oh, okay, the plant was a big beastie, but that was, it's just like every attempt is like 20 minutes, and they're going bad all because, oh, Stormhawk, right. I don't know, when something like that happening is just, it just sort of takes it out of you. You know, you're like, I don't want to do it anymore. When this seems like you're pressing the dodge button and nothing is happening. Like, wow, like for real, not me just making shit up. Like it actually happened. Oh crap. I forgot to change my arrows. Okay, well, you hold on for a minute there. Dean. Okay, good boy. Wait, why? I switched. Whoa, you took a lot of damage. Oh, I switched. That's right. I don't have the enchanted shot at the moment. Okay. Here's a poison from the sky. Wow, you're not attacking. You're just sort of following me slowly. Here, explosive trap. Okay, when it actually works, what was that? He just sort of popped up in the air. Ooh, okay, finally. Everything works as it's supposed to. Oh, okay, no. I mean, I pressed the dodge button, but it was actually the knee that hit me, not the actual follow-up attack. Oh, you can't spin in the air. Well, I guess you do have a whole gravity thing going on, so I guess you can. Okay, okay. See, that's when I'd place a trap. Or no, feign. Okay, you know, see if that will work. Feign death. Nope. Just dead. Just plain death. Okay, that's enough screwing around with the arrows. Actually, no, wait. Oh, boy. Oh! Did it? Whoa, did it stun him out of his charge? Did you see that? I think it hit him square in the head, and he just went. Wait, will that happen again? Yes, it did. Oh, I never knew that. You smack him right in the forehead as he's doing that charge, and it totally staggers him again. Okay, that just killed him. But wow, I had no clue that was a thing. You just bonk him right in the forehead, and he will literally go flying off to the side. Or it. I don't know what it is really, but you know. Whoa, cool. I had no clue that was a thing. I mean, how could you ever do that with a melee attack, right? Okay, I actually managed to put something informative in this stream. Falling Star Beast is charging you like that, and you bonk him right smack in the forehead between the eyes, and he'll go flying off to the side. Cool. Now I hope someone learned something, because I had no clue that was a thing. And I guess you can only really do that with an arrow, or, you know, I bet it had to be like a great arrow for that to work. But wow, yeah, cool. No idea that was a thing. Okay, do I have any level enough to level? Wait, am I recording all this? No, I have not been recording any of this. Thankfully, I will remember from this point. Okay, so whatever. I lost my train of thought. So we're 11. Just want to get some level up. 5,000 runes. Runes. Where's the bruise? Where's the runes? And I got my Drake scale raid armor. At least I think. I mean, I don't remember how the actual Drake scale armor looked in World of Warcraft. But it is Drake. Oh, damn it. 1,000 short. Oh, 100 short. It is my Dragon Scale set. I never actually... Well, I did play a Hunter in World of Warcraft. I didn't start playing, like, enough to, like, get rating and all that stuff with my Hunter until, like, much later on Mists of Pandaria. Because for me, my Hunter was just, like, very far down on the totem pole, you know, or on the hierarchy of alts to play, so... I never got to see his armor. I do know in their level 1, in Vanilla WoW, the raid armor was the Dragon Scale set. And I guess you farmed it from a Nixie or something? I don't know. I've never played it, but... Anyway, so I just thought it was funny. Oh, cool, there's an actual Dragon Scale set here in Elden Ring. Can I put on my Drake helmet yet? No. No, I'm all heavy load. That's okay. Now we are going dragon hunting, finally. And oh wait, we want a volley of arrows on it, otherwise known as rain of arrows. And what else do I need here? Okay, I'm gonna want some bolt lightning resistance. I mean, it's not really important for... Where is that? What am I doing? Okay. No, where's the cave? There's the cave. Oh, and, you know what? Dean, actually, you know what? Dean may be tough, but against this boss, you know, I'm gonna go with Gravebird. He's pretty tough and can do some good magic damage. Well, it's tough enough and hits enough to actually hold aggro. Scorpion is probably just going to die. What else am I missing? Pots. Oh, the pots are worthless. Or my explosive and freezing trap. My stand-ins and... Yeah, I don't see what else I can possibly do here. Let's just get this off. Thankfully, I'm free to just do castings. Torrent, unless you want to join the fight, you can go. I mean, it'd be great if Torrent joined the fight, but no. Let's not. Let's let the guy just, you know, enjoy his time on the bench. Oh, right. We want dragon arrows. Because we're dragon hunting. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Holy camole! 10 grand. Almost 10 grand. Okay, not near 10 grand. Okay, that dragon is not going to pay any attention to that bird when I'm doing 10 grand damage. Okay, what caused... Why was it doing 10 grand? Where did the 10 grand come from? There we go. Well, maybe I can hammer in the face as it's in the air? No. Yes, lightning forks. One regular fork just won't do. Oh, right. Bird's gonna de-summon. Despawn. Actually, no. De-summon works. Oh, wow. These, maybe this is why Bale seems to go down pretty quickly when he's summoning Egon, because he's doing this. I farmed the raid boss for 10 days to get this bow. I'm so glad it's worth it. It was worth the effort. Or so we'd probably say in World of Warcraft. I don't know. I never played a World of Warcraft like Hunter, like not that much in vanilla WoW, so or all the way up to Mist. So I don't know. And just, you know, a little bit of leveling here and there. No, I was mostly Shaman. Enhanced especially, and yes, there is a enhanced shaman build in the works. Yes, there is. I do have plans to do one. I took the time to work it out. Elemental is definitely a good possibility, and enhanced is a good possibility. I do have a setup for it. It's gonna be funky as hell, but it does cover most of my bases for that whole shaman thing going on. However, Arcane Mage is gonna come first. I know it's not on the list. It's not on the list on my streaming on the channel, but I'll put it up. It's going to be at the end of the month. So first will be Arcane Mage. But yes, I played Shaman mostly. Then I played Mage for not ever really that seriously. Even though people wanted me to play my Mage, not really all that seriously. In vanilla, I didn't start playing it more heavily until Wrath, really. I actually leveled Arcane like back in vanilla when it was not the best option for leveling, unfortunately. And then I played a bunch of classes. I played Priest quite a bit, very early on, and then in Wrath, but not so much after that. But my main class that I started playing much more heavily than anything else was Paladin. And not like I did play one in Burning Crusade, because that's when they introduced the Blood Elves. Because I only played Horde. That's it. I only played Horde. I didn't see a point in playing Alliance. I didn't want to relearn like all the locations and best towns and NPCs to talk to on Alliance side, because it already took like 2 years just to get a good feel for the game. So I wasn't going to do it again for Alliance. But no, I played Paladin. They sucked at first in Burning Crusade, but then, you know, in Wrath they had made the changes to what were they called? Retribution Paladin, and then I just started playing it all the time. So that's what I did. No, I have no plans for a Paladin build, because there's just too many abilities to account for that are either not in Elden Ring, or they're not quite a fit. Like think about the Retribution Paladin's abilities. Like there's nothing like Crusader Strike in the game. Not really. I mean, yes, there's the attack that, you know, you shoot off the little blast and then it enchants the sword, but it's not really like Crusader Strike, right? Wait, am I thinking about Crusader Strike? Oh, Judgment Strike, like those abilities, Strike of Judgment, the things that made the Retribution fun. What was the one, the Sacred Order, or what was it? The little glow would appear over your head, and then you get a free attack of like Vindication or something. Like all those abilities, they're not in Elden Ring. I can swing a sword and do some bonus holy damage, and that's about it. I'm more likely to pull off a holy paladin than anything else, but I don't want to play one. I didn't like playing holy at all. And then you don't have like the AOE that you could put off around your feet. I mean, there's definitely more than enough of the healing abilities to pull that part off of the paladin's kit. But in terms of all those like shield strikes, all those other abilities that the Paladin had, they're just not really in Elden Ring. And really, Paladins in Elden Ring are more about the lightning stuff. There's a whole lot of healing abilities, and then there's all this whole thing with lightning for some reason. Like even the Death Knight, I did the World of Warcraft Death Knight, and there's Death Knights in Elden Ring. It's all about lightning for some reason. And meanwhile, the World of Warcraft, it was all about death and plague and blood and like lightning. I know the lore is different, whatever. But you know, I'm just saying that World of Warcraft Paladin in Elden Ring, I don't think it's going to happen. Now, who am I going to use here? You know what? That works so well against the other dragon. This is not the same dragon. This is probably going to be a crazy move, but holy crap, that did a lot of damage very quickly. So, let's get my fire resistance in. And honestly, it's just going to boil down to buffing up and spamming those abilities, because what's the point of using poison and all that other stuff when this is just plenty damaging? You're gonna come flying in now, yes. Please let me buff. Oh, you're gonna try and bite me. Haha. We're gonna aim. No, I want to aim for your body. I want to aim for your body. For your body. Not your head. Ow. Ow. Since I'm basically Egon at this point, I wish I could like hear his whole little spiel without actually summoning him. Because I'm essentially playing his role right. I'm using his weapons and his whole setup. But then I'd have to summon him, and I don't want to summon him. I mean, there's nothing against it. There's nothing in the rules that says I can't summon him. But, you know. I mean, he's... Okay, well, we summoned him with the Ranger build because he was the Ranger, like a D&D Ranger. His favorite enemy and everything, it was just, you know, it's all perfect. So I felt like I had to use him then. Because he was the only example of a character in the game that has favorite enemy. Because, I mean, take a wild guess who his favorite enemy is. In this, though, I mean, I guess he's kind of like a hunter. He's all bowy, but, you know, we don't have a pet, so, oh, shit. I've been screwing around too much. Instead of helping Deathbird, Bravebird, I should say. Okay, I do not want to go melee against Bale. Oh, shit. I need to concentrate. I am not concentrating. Oh, shit, he's dead. So... Well, there actually should be chances I can get some shots off with the bow. Because he does stand around a fair bit. Granted, when he's standing around, he's doing that. No. Crap. Bite. Right into your chest. Nope. I missed. And the arrows are raining around his head. I don't have too many of these arrows, you know. I used up most of my golem arrows on Bloody Millennia, which didn't end up beating her because it was just, oh, 6,000. It was actually a good time to use the arrows, but I would die if I did. Here, I'll just, no. No. God, you're ugly. Okay. This is really tricky. When I'm not doing it melee, but I'm trying to avoid melee. I mean, I could totally beat him with melee. Okay, and he totally flew over my arrows. I don't think I have enough FP anymore. Yeah, no, I am out. So I gotta go melee. God, this is a messy attempt. It's actually not good to lock on with him because it makes the camera go crazy. Oh crap, no, that's not where I want to be. I'm stuck on his leg. I do not remember all my dodge attacks. Alright, I used to use a shield.
Okay, this is going like crap. But thankfully I have enough arrows for accumulating them. What the? Where do you go? Oh, you sneaky little bugger. I don't think I ever remember him doing it. Okay, that was messy as hell. Okay, so Greybird sucks. Okay, no, Greybird doesn't suck. He's actually quite good. But I was screwing around too much. But I need someone who's a little more... You know what? I think... Well, let's give Scorpio here another chance. Because that's kind of the reason... He's on the thumbnail, so let's give the Scorpid a chance. But... No point. I know I'm not using Scorpid staying in Arcane Shot, but like it's just too effective. Bows are just so damn weak. What can I say? But this particular ability against big creatures, it makes it all worth it. And he uses his breath right after the start of the fight. Of course he does. Frost Trap was very ineffective. Very, very ineffective. Stop bouncing around. Okay, that's a good time to use it. No, it's not. Okay, the angle on this is kind of funky. I gotta get his body. Damn it! Oh, God. Why? What's with this weird funky delay on this dodging? Okay, well, at least you're taking the hits. It's worth it. Oh, there we go. Why can't I switch to targeting his body like I did the other dragon? Okay, do your thing when you... Yes. Now you're going to be standing there. And now I can set... Oh, crap, you fell. I am going to use... I need some more mana. Better get this, get buffed up. That's actually a good time to use this ability. Oh yeah, 5,000. Ow. Wow, Scorpion's still alive. Good job. Of course, he's not even paying any attention to the Scorpion anymore. Oh, what a waste. And Scorpion is dead. Oh, damn it. I need to wait for an opportunity to use these arrows, because one good shot can kill him. And that's not it. Wait, I can just shoot him normal. Let me see. Okay, well, maybe it's not a good idea to shoot him because then he has plenty of time to do that. I was doing better searching for shots to use rain of arrows than doing regular shots. God damn it.
Well, okay, he's like one of the main reasons for this build right now, so I'm not gonna give up on him. Something's not working. Am I not getting... Is anyone speaking and I'm just not seeing updates? Because this was saying this whole time that I only had one viewer. Now it's saying there's more. Okay, whatever. Not important. When the disconnect happened earlier, I think it might have messed things up a bit. But okay, so this is Scorpion is actually oh crap. Scorpion is actually doing a good job. Leave me alone. No, I should just keep this equipped. Okay, so I need to find opportunities to use this because when it hits his whole body, oh yeah, we got some big damage. Although I shouldn't forget to just fire off arrows normally because it's still extra damage. What I can't see, right? I should know better than to stay locked on him. Wait, why are you going that way? Great, now I missed a good opportunity to get a shot off because the camera's being again. Oh, okay, that was just stupid. What the hell? He wasn't even pointed at me! Okay, that was some total on the dime movement there. Spun on a dime totally just then. I've never seen that before. I get some regular arrows off at some point. Okay, why are these dodges not happening? Come on. There's a thing that happens sometimes where even if you're holding the button down to use a skill, it won't fire. It'll just do a regular attack and then, I don't know, just some... I'm getting some weird button delays tonight. Still, all I have to do is get a couple good shots and he's almost dead. Yes, nip him in the bugs. In the butt, Scorpid. Oh, that's it, and get some good ones off. Wait, did the other one even hit him? Shit, I can't stand there. Oh, that was just pure luck. Oh shit, the Scorpion's dead. Oh, okay, he missed. But it looked like he hit me dead on. It looked like he snapped on me. I just sort of just stood there and like, I'm in your mouth. No, wait, I'm not. Damn it. But if I don't have the camera locked onto him, then it looks I spin away for some reason. Oh boy, why is it so bad tonight? Okay, that's it. I just can't keep screwing around. And he uses the perfect counter, just as I decided to do that. Wow, this is a weird night. Like, everything is missing, nothing's responding. But then again, it is like 2 in the morning. I'm probably waiting. Wait, where am I going? And he flies away, just as I decide to finish him off with melee. Of course, this is gonna end crappy. I do better with frickin' melee attacks. Actually, everyone does better with frickin' melee attacks. Bows suck. I couldn't see anything just then. I know I pressed the jump button to do the final attack, and then it just blindness. Oh, God. You know, if he wasn't, like the build, or, like, the target for this run, I would just pull something out, just give up on him, because fuck, you know what, I'm at end stream time, this is it. So, but he's the one, he's, like, part of this, like, he's the reason for this, like, the reason why I'm skipping a lot of bosses, because I'm saying, oh, only the big beasts, so I gotta fight them. But I need to, I gotta stop screwing around. I don't know, maybe talking is distracting me enough. Well, I've already, proven in the past that's what. Oh wait, I haven't used Dean yet. Or did I use Dean yet? Okay, now I'm just rambling. Okay. Gotta focus. Orphan's already dead? Oh, crap. Keeps using these stupid attacks that are like, God, what happened to the stupid Bale? Why am I getting the smart one now? Like, what the hell? He's just spamming the massive AoE attacks that send me flying like a rag doll. I have him a little bit of health left, and then it's like he's just jumping in the air and everything. Like, oh, okay, now this is just pissing me off. Okay, you suck, Scorpit. Dean, enough of this bow shit. Or, okay, well, no, I can't give up the bow. It's the most damaging ability I have.
I only have... Well, okay, I have plenty of arrows, but... What? This is so annoying. He keeps getting off lucky. He starts using the stupid, like, screen blinding attacks, and then I can't even see him. Wow, when they all line up perfectly, it's a lot of damage. I can't move. I can't move. Damn, that does a lot of damage when everything lines up perfectly, man. Where are you, Dean? Do your job. You want an ability that allows me to fire off a bloody arrow. Okay, well, at this point, I figured it'd be better for arrow usage because he's so big and he usually gets easily distracted. But I can't get a shot off at all on him. Because normally when I fight Bale, I don't stand at like medium range at like this. I pretty much stay glued to his balls the whole fight. Because not being glued to his balls is pretty much a death sentence. Because the camera goes insane, you can't see jack shit. So it's better to just stand at his feet and just swing away. And oftentimes that'll be enough. Holy cow! I've never seen him spam 4 of those in a row like that before. Man, fighting him at medium range is a nightmare. This is horrible. How do people do this? Like, actually, no, I don't think anyone does fight him at medium range. This is crazy. And once again, the dodge button decides it doesn't want to work. And he uses the perfect attack to counter me. Just at that exact second that I need to go into the attack. Oh my god. Bows are such horrible weapons, man. Actually, this one does perfect damage, but... Oh, he's impossible to fight at medium range. Not well, without a shield, anyway. Because I can't see jack shit most of the time. And he's completely... Oh, that's horrible. Oh. Normally when you're at his feet, all you have to do is just go around to the side and you'll evade most of the attacks. Me trying...
And I would just do that, but the stupid bow, man, switching between the bow throws me off so badly. Oh, this is terrible, horrible, horrible, horrible. I hate this. Well, you can forget about fighting Radahn tonight, by the way, guys. There's no way it's going to happen. I still got to do Romina, and I'm going to give Mesmer a shot, but forget it. You can forget about Radahn. Not that I think I could beat him, because there'd be no way, there is no way that I can, where am I? What am I stuck on? I'm stuck on his balls. There is absolutely no way to fight. Why am I wielding this bow? And this is a bit of a bug. If you have a bow in your hand, it doesn't matter which hand it's in. The game will want to use its special, the Ashes of War on the bow, no matter what, even if it's not in your right hand. And this has been a real problem with this run. And once again, okay, I'm at that 12k. I've already established early on that the dodge button is not working. So it's almost like, why am I even bothering at this point? Why am I using the axe? I switched the... See, that's one problem. Like, the quirkiness of Elden Ring is sort of messing up how a lot of this is working. Like, they don't really have a good UI for switching between weapons, honestly. This is actually the best chance to use when he does that, but unfortunately, when he's using that ability. Oh, right. Can get under here. But then when he comes back, he's going to get one into the wall, and I'm going to get blown away. No, no, no. Give me room to work with. Give me room to work with. Oh, shit. That's the best time to use this ability. Why didn't it go off at the second time? What the hell? Where is that? Where are those bow and arrows going? Why did they miss twice? Oh, shit balls. Oh, they at least hit in the air. Okay, that's enough. I gotta move on. I can't keep fighting him. I'm just gonna use the stupid axe. Let's see if I can get close to him. Like, what? Oh my god. Why is he dodging everything? Finally. Bows suck even when they're good. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Moving on.
Romina, Romina, Romina. And then Mesmer, just to say we tried, but I'm not going to beat Mesmer with a bow. It's not going to happen. I mean, the whole point of this build and run is hunter, bows, pets, but you know Mesmer's going to rip apart my pet in seconds, and I'm going to be all melee for the fight. As far as I'm concerned, at that point, it's like, why bother? So, but we're going to do Romina because she's a big beastie. I mean, not really, but she looks like a big beast, okay? Stormhawk is clearly the best way to go. Wait, gotta get rid of these. Don't need them anymore. Whatever. I only have time left for 2 more bosses. Actually, my time's done, pretty much. No more messing around with arcane shot and scorpions, this or that, whatever. We're just gonna end it here. Wait, why did I go through? Whatever. Oh man, why is the dodging not working tonight? Okay, well I'm at the point in the night now where it's so late up, my reflexes are shit anyway, but still, it's been bad all night long. Watch this. Just burn, you're right under a roof. So just melt, Romina. Do your thing. Do that little butterfly thing. Yes, this will murder you. No, it's not murdering her. Crap. For some reason, it's missing more often than not while she's in the air like that. Good lord, why is the dodging so bad tonight? Oh my god. Like, normally, okay, I didn't even press the jump button just then. What the hell? Holy cow. This is a disaster. I'm not even pressing the jump button, she starts jumping. Like, what the heck? Huh? What the hell? Why didn't she take that hit? Oh god, this is getting weird now. There was at least 3 times she did attacks with buttons. I didn't even press the buttons, and she just jumps and attacks. I'm like, I didn't even press that button. What the hell? And I don't even mean like the queue up button thing, where it queues up attacks. I really didn't press jump that time, and she just jumped. I'm like, what the? I was like hammering dodge, and she starts jumping for some reason. And then she takes a hit with a little sliver of health left and does not. I don't know. This night's getting weird. I might have to just call this because it seems like technical difficulties. But it's starting to get really bizarre how this is ending. It's way past 2 o'clock and I'm not even near Radahn. But let's face it, a bow against Radahn, forget it. I mean, I'm sure it could be done with the right pets, you know, with the right summons and the right setup, but with these pets, with this build, with this setup, it's not going to happen. We're going to give Mesmer is a good lead up to Radahn anyway, simply because he's very similar, constantly in your face, endless melee attacks, non-stop for the most part. So if this is a disaster, as much as I expected it will be, then Radahn definitely would have been a disaster. Alright, so Dean is just good at evading attacks, and attacks very often and holds aggro. I don't see even the point. Okay, well, we'll have to do Scorpion just once, because he's on the thumbnail. He's the star of the show, even though he sucks.
Waste of a contract if we were putting it in sports terms. But otherwise, what am I going to do here? Will I even... Well, let's give those stupid... Let's give this the full gamut of these abilities. Blood. We'll pull out the blood bow and the blood arrow, see if that makes a difference. Actually, I really gotta do the... I gotta give everything a shot. I gotta get enchanted shot so I could say my scorpids and all this stuff. I gotta do the full thing. Okay, whatever. This is... I know it's not gonna work. It's absolutely not gonna work. But you gotta give it a shot. I haven't even had a chance to really pull up. I was using the golden arrows as the hunter's mark because they increase your damage by like 10%. It does like a divine bow effect where the arrows land, and since I can't actually debuff the boss very well, if I'm also taking a 10% damage bonus just for being near where the arrow hits, it's almost like a hunter's mark. It's like the same effect and just in the other direction. So, but wow, you missed pretty badly. I'm not used to missing badly like that. Where's the stupid scorpion? Why am I equipping the bow? I didn't have the bow equipped. Oh. Wow, really long delay on that dodge. Scorpion's not, and I pressed the button. So I had to do 2 drinks of flax, and for some reason it didn't go off. Ugh. You can even dodge enchanted shots. Why are you trying to bother poisoning? It's not going to carry over into the next phase. Okay, this switching weapon thing is throwing me off. Apparently I was holding my bow that whole time, even though I specifically pressed the buttons to do-hand the axe, but it just kept switching back to the bow every time I pressed the button. So, this is turning into... I mean, I knew this would be a mess, but switching weapons, like, rapidly is impossible in this game, because this is the funkiness with the whole two-handed, one-handed system. Is just really... Why did they do that? Why can't it just be we have a one-handed weapon or a two-handed weapon? That's it. You know, I know what the reasoning is behind it, but it doesn't change the fact that unless you're using just two weapons, one in one hand, one in the other, or like you switch to the other weapon and that's it, then this is like I'm trying to get... There's so many abilities in World of Warcraft I got to cover here, but it's just... It's not working, and like that, and the only the reason it's not working is for some reason, even though you're supposed to use the weapon skill that's in your right hand, they changed that in a patch. I know, I tested it. In your right hand, for some reason, once you have a bow in the left hand, the bow overwrites everything in your right hand, no matter what. So I have to two-hand, or else I can't use the ability. Because that was the idea. I switched rapidly between my right-handed weapons when I want to use different abilities, and then I just switched to my two-hand my bow when I want to use the bow abilities, because I can't use the bow unless I'm from far range anyway, but because the bow abilities were you can always use the bow ability, even when you're using your right-hand axe, which is the way it's supposed to be. It throws me off because he immediately switches over to the bow, and I'm attacking with my axe. And wait, I have a bow, so. Okay, enough complaining, but I just. Yeah, this is so messy now. Okay, enough of this enchanted. Oh crap, I gotta. And I did not press that button. Why are you doing this tonight? And he can't even land all the arrows because he's too small of a target. Yep, so that ends it. Now I know you're probably thinking, wait, but what do you mean it ends it? You actually kicked his butt there once you went melee. I'm like, well, that's my point. Going with the bow, it was just made this so much harder. He's too bouncy, too mobile. The pets just can't stand up against him. Maybe an actual tanky pet can stand up against him, but no, not these pets. Not the actual hunter's pets. I had to switch full melee then, at which point it's like, I'm not playing hunter anymore. I'm playing just your standard lion's claw spammer build. So he basically proved, what am I even doing here? I basically proved exactly what I think was going to happen, because if Mesmer's like this, then Radahn's going to be way worse. I mean, there's no way I'm going to get, the bow attacks are going to be too damn weak. He's going to absolutely obliterate any pet I use, no matter what. They'll just be gone like that. The rain of arrows is going to be useless because it's going to be, there's a high ceiling and there are two small targets. I mean, that's why I got the stupid golem arrows, right? To make it easier on those kind of targets, but I only have like 30 left, right? And I tried using a Millennia, and yeah, they're great on Millennia, but in the second phase, then she gets mobile and then they're worthless again. So, and then of course I'll have to actually run to him. That's going to take like 20 minutes So I think I'm just going to call it here. I mean, there's literally a question when I put the description of these streams where I say, can this build stand up against Elden Ring? So in this case, no, it cannot. I mean, yes, I got this far in the... Actually, I may have got this far in the game, but I didn't beat Millennia. I didn't beat... Did I beat Radagon? No, I didn't beat... There were a lot of bosses I didn't beat. I didn't beat Moog. Yes, you can do a lot of damage with an arrow with him. The arrows are fine with him, but once you go second phase, then forget the arrows. Because wherever you're standing to shoot an arrow, he's going to put the blood fire, right? And then the blood fire has a really big radius, so you're just going to stand there and shoot arrows. You're just going to burn to death, right? So you got to keep moving around, and he's moving around like really fast. The bow was worthless against Moog. Bows just suck in Elden Ring. That's just all is to it. I mean, yes, this whole rain of arrows thing against really large monsters, very effective. I mean, we all knew this. We all know this is going. This game's been around for a long time. We know this, right? But as far as this World of Warcraft Hunter build, no. Builds just no. They're not. It's not a very good build for the sorting. Give me an actual tanky pet. Different story. I'm sure with the golem or something, and something that could actually hold aggro, like the putrid corpses. I'm sure then it's a different story. Then we're talking, right? But this actual World of Warcraft Hunter build, no. And holy cow, the switching weapons left and right, and having to do-hand my axes just to do the abilities were really killing me here. This whole run, really throwing off my rhythm. And boy, did I have some really bad instances of unresponsive buttons today. I know this was just a really unlucky night. Of course, everyone's watching. I get this many viewers on a night when it seems like my buttons aren't working. I don't know. Maybe people don't get interested when I'm complaining or something. I don't know. On the nights when I'm absolutely cleaving through these enemies in seconds, or damn near no hitting millennia, there's no one watching. But anyway, it's 2:30. I'm half over a limit. It's just I can't go any longer. I'm already at the point where I'm getting too tired to do this, and now I haven't gotten to Radahn yet. So we're just going to call it here. I think I've done enough to prove how this build will feel. Bows suck. That's all that's to it. Unless you're fighting a big beastie, then Rain of Arrows suck. Then you spam Rain of Arrows over and over again, which gets kind of redundant. And then trying to use all these other little abilities just... It didn't jive well. With a whole bunch of melee weapons, different story. The weapon in your right hand almost always takes precedent. But the bows, I don't know what the hell is going on there. Even with the left hand, it was taking precedent, and I just kept equipping the bow, right, when I thought I was two-handing my axe. So, yeah, this build was a pain in the ass. But the good news is you can do it. Maybe on PC, if you got maybe on PC it's easier. You can assign all your different abilities to different keys or something. I don't know if you can do that on the PC. That, I'm sure, will work great if you're allowed to do that, or if you get a mod that allows you to do that. I'm sure this could be really fun and work really well. And obviously the look is great. There's the Drake scale. It doesn't look the same, obviously, the Drake scale set from World of Warcraft, but it is a Drake scale armor set. So, and the bows look perfect. The weapons look perfect. I mean, this totally looks like a hunter from World of Warcraft. Let me put this one on. Especially this bow. This actually looks, at this point, I actually look like the thumbnail, right? I don't have the right Horde armor, but anyway, the look is certainly great. It's perfect. And all I have to do is put some stupid hat on, and really silly looking hat, and it's even more perfect. Where's the Drake scale helmet? Where is that thing? Whatever, it's here somewhere. Never when you just need it really quickly, is it? Well, you guys know what it looks like. The Drake scale, the Drake Hunter's helmet. Anyway, at least in terms of looks and how it all came together, the options are there. You can totally pull it off. If anyone wants to do it and try it themselves, or even with the mod on PC to make it work, I'm sure it'll work for you. It's possible. It's feasible. Bows suck, though, and you're just going to eventually go into melee anyway, which totally undermines the point of playing a hunter build. But if your goal is just to create the hunter, it's very feasible. It was still fun to pull off, even if it got aggravating at the end. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. You guys know the whole like and subscribe, blah, 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 and engage, because now engagement matters more than anything else to YouTube. It is very, very late, so I'm going to take off. Thanks for watching. Come back next week for Smough and Ornstein, and then Arcane, World of Warcraft Mage, the weekend after that. Hope you enjoyed it. Good night, folks.